Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris and we have got a hell of a show for you tonight. It is a brother on brother, I almost said brother on brother action, but that's way,
careful with that.
Way down in my deep, darkest fantasy.
Welcome to Alabama.
Oh, Mike, you chose to live there. You heard him. Let's meet him first. They have two podcasts. I'll let them both introduce their own podcast. We're going to start with Adam Speas. Adam, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking? And tell me about the Blast from Our Past podcast.
Hey there. I am doing well. I am not far from Alabama. I am living in Georgia, and I am the younger of the two brothers. And tonight I am drinking a little whiskey in my fancy Glencairn. I am drinking some Stag Junior Batch 15. It is a fantastic bourbon at 130 proof. 130.2. So I've already had a couple, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not expecting a win tonight. I'm just here for some fun, okay? And I am going to talk about my podcast, The Blast. Well, one of the two I do with my brother John. The Blast from Our Past podcast. We've been doing it for 6 years now, and we talk about all things nostalgia between movies, TV shows, album reviews, and top 10 lists, all from our nostalgic past.
I'll throw this out there to our listeners, specifically our Patreon listeners who have heard our segment on there called 5 Favorite Films. I just did mine on our Patreon feed, but if you like that kind of content, y'all, Blast from Our Past is 100% for you.
Appreciate you.
It is all the best parts of pop culture from all of our childhoods. It is like a trip down memory road. All right. You heard him. He is the house or the home of the most epic bearded trivia podcasting. John Speas, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking? And tell me a little bit about Throwback Trivia Takedown.
I'm doing okay, considering this morning I had to go to the dentist and get a couple of cavities filled, so I couldn't feel my face for most of the day. Today, I'm just drinking some Glacial Cherry Gatorade Zero.
There you go.
I'm lightweight.
There you go.
And I'm talking about Throwback Trivia Takedown. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Throwback Trivia Takedown is our kind of nostalgia. A lot of what our podcasts do have to kind of do with nostalgia. Our whole network is kind of centered around that. And it is a head-to-head trivia game where two contenders have to answer pop culture questions from the 50s all the way up to the 2000s.
It is a fun game. I believe you actually had a few of us on that show recently.
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
We had two of the Pub Trivia Experiencers go head-to-head. It was very fun. It was actually a really good game.
Yeah, I believe that was Tim and Mike, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Tim and Mike,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Huh. Those two, anytime they get together, sparks will fly, and not just for love. Now, my turn.
There you go.
I don't have Stag Junior readily available here in Florida. I don't know anywhere that has Stag Junior readily available, which means Adam has a hookup. There's no getting around it. He's got a hookup somewhere. Some liquor store he spent a lot of money at, or some friend of a friend got him a bottle of Stag Junior. I have got myself, there is a beer here from the Golden Road Brewery called Mango Cart. I've had it on the show before.
I lived in Los Angeles, and I've been to Golden Road. It's delicious. Mango Cart's fantastic.
Mango Cart is the perfect summer beer.
Yeah.
This is the Golden Road Brewery's Guava Cart. I've never had it before. I got a 6-pack in the fridge. It's been sitting out by the pool for a while. First time I'm having it's going to be on the show, though. Let's take a gander. That is good.
Nice.
Oh, that is another summer beer. I just want to stock my fridge of Mango Cart and Guava Cart. That is really
Nice.
damn.
Yeah, man. And Golden Road, they know how to do it. And they have a really great location. Like the brewery and like kind of their space is really cool. Actually, I took our mother and her husband there, John, when they were visiting me in LA one time. It was good times.
Okay.
I do. If I ever get out to LA, I don't know that I'll have time to go there. I'll be too busy trying to beg and plead to get on the Universal lot. But hey, I will try and get there. But we are here for some trivia. As you all know, we are going to start with our pregame. This is a hot seat head-to-head matchup, brother on brother, and we're going to see how this goes. Your pregame, as you both know, is 10 questions. You're each going to get 5. Your category is in geography.
Oh God, we don't cover that at all on our podcast. Like neither of them.
The good news here is that this is literally 50-50.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 states. All you have to tell me is which state was admitted to the U.S. first.
Okay.
All
right. Adam, we're going alphabetically. We're going to start with you. Which state was admitted to the U.S. first, Kentucky or Tennessee?
Kentucky.
Kentucky is a correct answer. Kentucky, 1792. Tennessee, 1796. All right, John, your 2 states are California or Wisconsin?
I'm going to go with California.
Unfortunately, not a 2-year difference. California, 1850. Wisconsin, 1848. All right. Adam, back over to you. Number 3, Texas or Florida?
I think Florida came first.
You are dead on balls accurate. Both in the year 1845. Florida in March of 1845. Texas in December of 1845. All right. John, Arkansas or Michigan?
I'm just guessing at this point. Let's go Arkansas.
Arkansas is a correct answer. Arkansas, 1836. Michigan, 1837. Adam, back to you. Number 5 is Minnesota or Iowa?
John and I were both born in Iowa. And for that fact, I've got to pick Iowa because it's a fantastic state.
Iowa's a correct answer. Iowa, 1846. Minnesota, 1858. And Brian Nash agrees. He is a big fan of Iowa. All right, number 6. John, over to you. You're going to get Arizona or New Mexico?
I'm going to go with Arizona.
Unfortunately, not. New Mexico was actually first. This is 47 and 48.
Yeah, neither.
I knew New Mexico was 48, but I was
Arizona was 48. New Mexico was 47.
Yeah, I had
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, New Mexico, January of 1912. Arizona, February of 1912. All right. Adam, over to you. You get Utah or Wyoming?
Let's see here. I'm going to go with Utah on this one.
Unfortunately, not Wyoming, 1890, Utah, 1896.
Nobody cares about Wyoming.
That's sadly true. All right, John. Colorado or Nebraska?
Let's go with Nebraska.
Nebraska is a correct answer.
Gotta be,
1867 to 1876. All right. Last question for you here, Adam. You get the Civil War battle. Which one was admitted first, Nevada or West Virginia? Both admitted during the Civil War.
Wait, Nevada was brought in during the Civil War? Is that what I just heard?
Yes, they were.
I'm gonna go with the West Virginia.
West Virginia is correct. 1863 for West Virginia, 1864 for Nevada.
That's why we're called the Battle-Born State, because we came out of the Civil War.
Wow. That's
right.
wild. Would have never guessed that.
Adam, you picked a 4 out of 5 up. We're going to see how John finishes. John, you get Kansas or Oregon?
Oh, man. Kansas?
Oh, unfortunately not. Kansas, 1861. Oregon, 1859. It was weird the U.S. kind of filled out the borders first, like doing a puzzle. Filled out the borders first and worked inland.
Hey, trivia lovers. Want to get the pub trivia experience in an interactive way? Check out Liquid Courage Entertainment. With a wide range of offerings online, LK has you covered, streaming a wide variety of trivia games on Twitch with one-of-a-kind formats like Tringo, Guesstimate, Mega Sheep, and more. Or check out the World Trivia Federation. With 36 hours to answer each quiz and no obligation, the WTF is the perfect solution to scratch that trivia itch on your own time. Come see us at twitch.tv/liquid_courage or check out patreon.com/liquidcourage to join the WTF for as little as $2 a month. That's Liquid Courage with a K. Innovative, interactive, intoxicating.
All right. Coming out of our pregame, Adam, you got a 4-2 lead. All that smack talk about losing. We're going to see if that prophecy comes true. We're moving into Hot Seat Round 1. Hot Seat Round 1. 15 minutes, a nonstop barrage of endless trivia questions and answers. John, being that you are trailing, I'll let you choose. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right, John is going to go first. Your time will begin after I read your first question. We will ping pong back and forth between the two of you. If we end up with an odd number of questions when time runs out, I will make that an even number. Here we go. John, which of these historical events occurred earliest in the calendar year? The sinking of the Titanic, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, or the fall of the Berlin Wall?
The Titanic?
The Titanic is a correct answer. All right, Adam. Using 2019 estimates, within 100 people, what is the population of Vatican City, the least populous country in the world?
500 people.
Unfortunately not. 825. So 725 to 925 would have given you. All right, John, we're back to you. What document from 1215 exhibited a strong influence on the drafting of the U.S. Constitution?
The Magna Carta.
The Magna Carta is correct. All right. Adam, now the capital of the Brazilian state of Bahia, this city was founded as Brazil's first capital and was named for Jesus Christ. What city is this?
Rio de Janeiro?
Unfortunately not. That is where Christ the Redeemer is. That is Salvador, which Salvador is also Spanish for Savior.
Yeah.
All right. John, back over to you. A tattoo with the message, "Remember Sammy Jenkins," features prominently in what film?
No clue.
Adam, you have any idea?
Your mom?
That'd be the Christopher Nolan classic Memento.
Yeah, that makes much more sense.
Jenkins.
Never saw it.
It's a really good movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
Adam, back over to you. In the 1929 stock market crash, what month did that crash occur?
1 in 12. 1 in 12. Let's go with August.
Holy shit, you got it wrong.
I'm amazing.
The correct answer there is October.
Oh, you motherfucker.
13 minutes left. John, we are over to you. Future Nostalgia, containing the single "Don't Start Now," is the second studio album from which English singer?
Could you repeat the question?
The album titled Future Nostalgia, containing the single "Don't Start Now," is the second studio album from which English singer?
I don't know. Ed Sheeran?
Not a bad guess. Actually, it's Dua Lipa.
Oh, okay.
Chris wrote a music question. I am shocked. Moving right along. Adam, we are over to you. Adam, what is matcha made from? M-A-T-C-H-A.
Tea? Does that count?
I need a little more specific. A specific type of tea?
Green tea?
Green tea is correct. Green tea or green tea leaves. John, which of the Great Lakes is the smallest by volume?
Michigan?
Unfortunately, Lake Erie. Adam, over to you. What children's book author was born Theodore Geisel?
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss is a correct answer. All right. Adam, you are a pop culture nut. What is the name of the spaceship from the movie Alien?
Wait, is it back to me or is that supposed to go to John?
It's supposed to go to John. I'm sorry,
Okay.
John.
Yep.
I misspoke.
All right. Could you reread the question then?
Yep. What is the name of the spaceship from the movie Alien?
Do I know this answer?
I used to know it, but I'm just going to guess Prometheus, even though I think it's wrong.
Unfortunately not. Adam, you want to tell him?
I think it's Nostradamus.
It's the Nostromo, actually. But you're
Nostromo.
close.
That's close enough.
Adam,
wasn't
we'll
close
go over
enough.
to you. What casino card game allows gamblers to make an insurance bet against losing to the house?
Blackjack?
Blackjack is correct. John, going back to 2010, how much did it cost to buy a single issue of the newspaper USA Today, not counting their Sunday version, so their Monday through Saturday?
$1.99.
Not a bad guess. Actually, it was a flat buck.
Okay.
Adam, in what decade was the first Tonka truck produced?
Oh, man, we wrote a question about this. And I actually had it. I think it's either the 50s or the 60s. I'm going to guess the 50s.
Not a bad guess. The 40s, actually. 1947.
They changed their name to Tonka in the 50s, though, I think.
I will highlight that question. We will come back and research it. We'll do that at the half. All right, we're going back over to John. John, the camel-riding African warrior Mesti Wula is an unlikely character created by which American West novelist?
No clue. Pass.
Larry McMurtry is what we're looking for there.
Never would have got that. Never heard of him.
Me either. Thank you, Tim. Adam, over to you. Originally beginning with the 1984 conference, what does the acronym TED stand for?
I just had this in my pub trivia game. Technology, education, diversity. I know that's not it, but
Technology, entertainment, and design is what we're looking for there. All right, John. Which of the Baltic nations experienced the highest rate of population decline from 2015 to 2020?
I gotta remember what all the Baltic nations are. Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Unfortunately, not. Lithuania is what we're looking for. Adam, we are over to you. We have got about 8.5 minutes remaining.
And not many points. Yeah, this is not a good game. I know, man. I'm sorry. We're trivia hosts, not trivia players, okay?
There's a reason I'm hosting. You're good. On the pronunciation of her last name, what actress joked and explained that, quote, "It's like the lettuce"? On the pronunciation of her
Rebecca Romaine?
Rebecca Romaine is a correct answer.
Okay.
John, over to you. What is the name of the Japanese snack food first sold in 1966, initially described as a chocolate-covered biscuit stick? There are now additional flavored coatings such as almond, strawberry, milk, green tea, banana, and coconut.
Twix?
Unfortunately not, Adam. You got to guess for no points.
Are these Pokies?
Pokey or Pocky, yes.
Okay.
All right, Adam, we're back over to you. Which 2014 science fiction novel by Jeff Vandermeer was made into a film starring Natalie Portman?
You said 2014 novel?
2014 science fiction novel by Jeff Vandermeer.
Natalie and dude, love me some Natalie Portman. But 2014 is past like V for Vendetta. What the heck was she in? I don't know. I don't know. Your Highness.
I wish. It's actually a really good movie. You get a chance to see it. That movie is called Annihilation.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it, of course.
Fun fact, my wife's cousin was an artist for Jeff Vandermeer for his book Wonder Book.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome.
Yep. And actually was nominated for a Hugo.
Oh,
that is even more awesome. I wish I had friends like that. All right. John, we are over to you. Brewer Anheuser-Busch is the United States' largest producer of which of these crops? Wheat, rice, or corn?
Wheat?
Oh, no, unfortunately, rice. Wheat is the whatever it's called there, the thing you dangle, but rice is what we're looking for. Going back over to Adam. Adam, which ABBA song was a #1 hit in more than a dozen countries in 1977 and was performed at the 1976 wedding reception of King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia Summerlath of Sweden?
I loathe ABBA. I think they're not that good and they're massively overrated. But the only one, I know like 3 songs, but I'll guess Waterloo.
Not a bad guess. Dancing Queen.
Okay.
Dancing Queen. Or I'm not even going to make that joke. We're moving right along to John.
Yeah, Waterloo is what they did at Eurovision.
Yeah, exactly. I was hoping you was going to say the word Eurovision. I'm like, I know it.
John, in Disney's Cinderella, please sing the phrase that enables the fairy godmother to turn a pumpkin into a carriage.
Fuck you. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bippity boppity boo is a correct answer. All right, Adam, back over to you. Which of these U.S. states is located entirely in the Eastern time zone? Kentucky, Ohio, or Indiana?
Let's see here. I'm going to go with Ohio.
Ohio is a correct answer. Got about 5 minutes remaining as we move right along here. John, which animal's intestines are used to make pricey, high-performance strings for modern tennis rackets?
I thought you were going to say something about violins because it would have been cat. That's what they used to make them out of, was cat gut.
There's also those intestine condoms, if you've ever used those. I have.
I'm going to go with sheep.
Not a bad guess. It's cows, actually. Cow is what we're looking for. All right. Adam, which animated film franchise features the fictional kingdom of Duloc? D-U-L-O-C.
Oh. Fictional animated series or franchise. Duloc. I know my fictional franchise. Shrek.
Shrek is a correct.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! I had that song in my head. Welcome to Duloc. It's a perfect town.
John, we're over to you. In which of these films is Joaquin Phoenix credited as Leaf Phoenix, his self-given childhood moniker? U-Turn, To Die For, or Parenthood?
Parenthood.
Parenthood is a correct answer.
We talked about it on the Blast from Our Past podcast.
I was waiting for you to say Space Camp. But...
Yeah, that was another one.
Wasn't going to go that old. All right, Adam, best known for her political website, The Huffington Post, Ariana Huffington hails from what country?
I mean, I want to say your mom, but I'll actually make a guess. Wales.
Unfortunately, not Greece. She's actually from Greece.
Okay.
John, we are over to you. Frank Miller would be pressed if you answered this math problem. What is 15% of 2,000?
300?
300 is a correct answer. I'm not sure if you did the math that quickly. You picked up on the hint.
I picked up on the hint. There's no way I'm doing the math.
Adam, we're over to you. Which old-fashioned cocktail is a traditional beverage of the Kentucky Derby?
That would be the mint julep.
The mint julep is correct. All right, John. Which actor portrayed Bumblebee's pal Sam Witwicky in the 2007 summer blockbuster Transformers?
All right, say that again.
Which actor portrayed Bumblebee's pal Sam Witwicky in the 2007 summer blockbuster Transformers?
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaShit is a correct answer.
Just
moving right along.
Do it!
Let's go swing through some trees while I ask Adam this next question.
There you go.
Adam, in what decade did watch designer Casio launch their first electronic wristwatch?
Ooh, I think another question that I think John and I have asked. I will go with 70s.
1970s is correct. 1974. Glad you didn't nuke the fridge there. We're moving back over to John. John, what is the political term for belief in government by divine guidance?
Theocracy?
Theocracy is a correct answer. Adam, what is the title of the first ever quote-unquote carry-on film in the franchise that started in 1958? So all these films are titled Carry On Blank. This is a deep cut movies question.
Yeah, this is brutal. Carry On Your Wayward Son. I know that I couldn't even think of something funnier than that.
Not a bad guess. I might have given you half a point if you sang it, but no, it was called Carry On Sergeant.
Okay.
Carry On Sergeant.
Not
all right. John, over to you. In which city has the Christ the Redeemer statue been hit by lightning several times?
Rio de Janeiro?
Rio de Janeiro is a correct answer.
I was trying to figure out if it was a trick or not.
Yeah.
Nope, not a trick. These are all randomized questions. We're moving right along here. All right, Adam, which French prime minister deported large numbers of Roma gypsies in 2005 in a move to counter illegal immigration?
De Gaulle. That's the only. I can't name any French prime ministers.
Nicolas Sarkozy is what we're looking for. John, we're going over to you. Although the movement's leader explicitly considered it a revolutionary rather than strictly artistic movement, what word signifies a style of visual artwork featuring unnerving, illogical scenes of photographic precision? Famous painters in the movement include Max Ernst, Rene Magritte, Joan Miro, and Salvador Dali.
I should be able to get it just off of Dolly, but expressionism? I don't know. I got nothing.
No, unfortunately, surrealism is what we're looking for there.
Damn.
Adam, you're going to get one last question as time has expired in Hot Seat Round 1. What is the official language of Iran?
Oh man, Hindi. That's definitely no. That was way off. No, it doesn't matter. That's way off.
I got to take your first answer.
Take it. It's way off. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit.
It's Farsi, actually.
Yeah,
Farsi
of course.
we're looking for. All right. At the end of Hot Seat Round 1, we have a hell of a close game. Your scores right now are 12-10. Adam's got a 2-point lead, but that all can change here in the halftime round. Your halftime round is worth up to 20 points. I'm going to read your halftime question, and you're going to lock in 4 answers. Each answer will be worth 5 points. Your category is in sports. Y'all big sports fans?
Meh.
I like sports.
I'm fucked on this one.
We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Major League Baseball team stadium names end in one of 5 words, one of them being park, as in Oriole Park or Fenway Park. For 5 points each, name the other 4 words that Major League Baseball stadiums can end in.
Yeah, John's definitely the baseball fan amongst the two of us, so a little jealous, but also my Stag Junior is pretty delicious too, not gonna lie. And yeah, I bought it for $49.
You son of a bitch.
It was a brand new store where I live, and they had no idea what they had. They had 5 bottles of Stag Junior for $49.50, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just take those.
You took all 5, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's batch 15, so it's a little older, but it's just like, yeah. So I've been able to have a little stash for a while, but this is actually one of my last bottles.
All right. Answers are locked in. We're going to go through this here. Getting back to the question at hand. Major League Baseball team stadium names end in one of 5 words, one of them being park, such as Oriole Park or Fenway Park. Name the other 4 words that Major League Baseball stadiums end in. We'll start with John. John, what did you go with?
I know one of them's going to be field. I think one of them's going to be dome. And then I kind of blanked on the other one, so I guess stadium for one. And I remember that the A's one is just called, as far as I know, is just called the Coliseum. So I just put Coliseum. All
right. Adam, what did you go with?
All right. Well, definitely field, because I remember Turner Field, because the Braves are the only team that I remember, or that I actually paid attention to. And I hit a Little League home run in Fulton County Stadium, so I also put stadium. John is totally right with the dome for Astrodome, but I didn't put that down. I put arena, which didn't feel correct. And then I also put your mom.
I get to give some weird news here. There is not a stadium that ends in dome. The Astrodome is not in play for they play at Minute Maid Park now.
Oh.
The Astrodome, though, is still standing. For those that played Learned League, it was a Learned League question today. The Astrodome is still standing in Houston, but they play at Minute Maid Park. So 100%, John, you're getting 3. Field as in Wrigley Field for our listeners out there. Wrigley Field. Stadium, Yankee Stadium is there. Oakland A's do play in the Oakland Coliseum. The 4th one is the Rogers Center. That is where the Blue Jays play.
Okay.
So with that, Adam's picking up 10, John's picking up 15, and we have got a score change. It is now 25-22 in favor of John. And Adam, being that you are now trailing, do you want to go first or second in Hot Seat Round 2?
Second worked well for me the first time. Let's do that again.
All right.
Yeah, this won't last for me.
Yeah.
John, we're going to start with you. 15 minutes are on the clock. See how many points we can rack up before the wager round. Here we go. Time will begin after I read your first question. How many Von Trapp kids were there in the classic film Sound of Music?
Oh, jeez. 7?
7 is a correct answer. Adam, in which African nation would you find the Masai Mara Game Reserve?
The Congo.
Can you believe you got that question wrong? Kenya is what we're looking for.
I believe it.
John, we're over to you. In a YouTube hit, the indie band OK Go performs an elaborate dance routine using what as unlikely props?
Well, they've done several, but I'm assuming you're talking about the one where they use treadmills.
Treadmills is a correct answer. All right. Adam, which historical figure spearheaded the Protestant Reformation?
Martin Luther.
Martin Luther is correct. John, which of the following is not a real sewing stitch? Is it a whip, a front, or a butt?
Front.
Front is a correct answer. Adam, what geographic mountain range name comes from the Sanskrit words meaning abode of snow?
Snow.
Abode of snow.
Himalayans.
Himalayans is a correct answer. John, we're back to you. Which popular sci-fi television series is primarily set in the fictional towns of Hawkins, Indiana?
Eureka?
Unfortunately not, Adam, for no points.
Yeah. Oh, because John's he doesn't watch this, but his daughter loves this show, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is correct. Adam, we're over to you. The city of Warren, Ohio, crafted a massive set of popular tree drumsticks over 900 pounds to honor a native son who served as the drummer for an iconic grunge band. Who is this 1969-born musician?
All right. Well, the iconic drummers would be either Matt Cameron, or I'm going to have to guess the greatest or the most well-known grunge drummer of all time. I'll go Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl is a correct answer.
Yeah.
All right, John, within 3 years either way, in what year did the Treaty of Paris officially end the American Revolutionary War?
1785.
That is a correct answer. It's 1783, so you were within 3 years. Adam, we are over to you. What was the first name of Argentinian soccer star Maradona?
Diego
Maradona is correct. John, back to you. Which of these modern inventions uses gyroscopes to operate? An iPhone, a Peloton, or a Segway?
Segway.
Segway is correct. All right. Adam, Andy Samberg plays Detective Jake Peralta on what hit TV sitcom?
One of my favorites, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine is correct.
Nine-Nine!
John, back to you. Which deep space TV drama's clamshell communicator inspired Motorola to develop the first handheld mobile phone?
Star Trek?
Star Trek is a correct answer. Adam, .de is the top-level country domain of what country?
I would guess that is Deutschland or Germany.
Germany is a correct answer. All right, John, we are back to you. After the vice president, who is next in line in the presidential order of succession?
Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House is a correct answer. Y'all are on a roll already. All right. Van Gogh's ear for Adam. Van Gogh's ear was severed following a fight with which French post-impressionist artist?
Renoir.
Unfortunately, not Paul Gauguin.
Gauguin, yeah.
All right, we're going back over to John. John, Justitia, the Roman goddess of justice, is commonly depicted wearing which of these accessories? An arm sling, a blindfold, or a bracelet?
Blindfold.
Blindfold is correct. Adam, which kind of cosmetic gets its name for the Spanish or Italian word for mask?
Mascara?
Mascara is a correct answer. John, back to you. Appropriate given Howard Hughes' obsession with flying, Leonardo DiCaprio plays Hughes in a biopic titled what?
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Appropriate given Howard Hughes' obsession with flying, Leonardo DiCaprio plays Hughes in a biopic titled what?
I never actually saw it. Now I'm trying to remember the name. The Spruce Goose.
Unfortunately not. That's a Scorsese film, The Aviator.
The Aviator, that's what it was.
Adam, over to you. How many points are on the Rolex crown, a prestige symbol that appears in every one of its precision timepieces?
6.
Just look at your wrist.
I am not. I own Stag Junior, but I'm not that rich, bro.
5 is what we're looking for.
5.
All right, Justin, there you go. John, we're back to you. Which color pill does Neo swallow in The Matrix?
The red pill.
He takes the red pill. That's correct. Adam, Woody Guthrie sang "This Land Is Your Land" from the Redwood Forest to what?
The New York Islands.
Oh, no, it's from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters.
Oh, man.
New York Islands is on there, but that's not what follows Redwood Forest.
Okay.
John, over to you. What is the name of the folk instrument that originated in Africa, has 4 or 5 strings, and is often associated with bluegrass?
That is the banjo.
That is the banjo. Adam, back to you. The word doppelganger, when spelled correctly, should have what symbol over the A?
Umlaut.
Umlaut is correct. John, in an early celebrity endorsement, which of these famous women promoted her own line of luggage? Doris Day, Amelia Earhart, or Eleanor Roosevelt?
Doris Day?
No, it's actually Amelia Earhart.
Oh.
Adam, the liqueur amaretto features primarily what flavor?
Hazelnut.
I've got almond, actually.
Yeah, I learned it as almond.
Oh, well, then I'm probably wrong.
I have always heard it as almond, so I'm going to go ahead and mark almond here and mark it wrong. John, over to you. What are 2 of the 3 names of the bullies in The Simpsons?
Oh, that question was for me. Sorry, repeat it one more time.
I need 2 of the 3 names from the bullies from The Simpsons.
It's Nelson and I can't remember the other 2. George.
I got them all.
Adam,
sure
go ahead.
Yeah, Nelson, Jimbo, and Kearney.
That's right.
Yep, that is correct. No points there. Adam, we're back over to you. In what city was the first gay pride parade held? I should say, sorry. In what U.S. city was the first gay pride parade held?
New York?
New York is a correct answer. John, which electronics giant gifted 12,500 glossy special edition smartphones to all of the Rio 2016 Olympians?
Apple?
No, it's actually Samsung.
Mm.
All right. Adam, in Hawaii, a flower worn over the right ear of a woman indicates that she is single and approachable. True or false?
All women are approachable. So let's go with false.
That's actually true, though.
Oh, darn.
About 6 minutes remaining. That would have made dating a lot easier in college. Yeah. All right. Chiyoga, Touchstone Gold, and Detroit Dark Red are varieties of which vegetable? That question's for John.
Sorry, one more time, please.
Chiyoga, Chiogga, Touchstone Gold, and Detroit Dark Red are varieties of which vegetable?
Beets?
Beets is a correct answer.
Oh, well done.
Not the ones by Dre. Moving right over here to Adam. Due to the appearance of the numbers, which poker hand is slangily known as snowmen?
Well,
it's looking for
eights. Can I just say eights?
Eights
okay.
is fine.
I don't know if it's trips or quads or what.
It's a pair of eights, but yeah, any iteration of eights together is going to be a pair of snowmen. That is, or it's called snowmen. That is correct. John, we are back to you. On television, Dr. Gregory House's apartment number is 221B, a nod to what famous literary sleuth's address?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes is correct. Adam, after which South Park character did scientists name a mutation that causes fruit flies to die within 2 days?
Kenny.
Kenny is a correct answer. Can you tell I like to be pop culture specific?
I appreciate it.
All right. John, Curves is a popular fitness club chain aimed at what specific demographic?
Women.
Women is correct. Adam, back to you. Which back of the alphabet nation has won the South American soccer tournament Copa America a record 15 times?
Well, all right. So the South American.
Start singing the Animaniacs song if that helps.
Yeah. All right. Can I read it one more time?
Which back of the alphabet nation has won the South American soccer tournament Copa America a record 15 times?
United States?
South American. No, it would be Uruguay.
Oh, yeah. So yeah. Well, that makes much more sense. I mean, my first went to like Zimbabwe and Zaire, and they were even further off. So you know what? I had American.
Those are also African, not South American.
I know. That's what I was saying. I was way off. The answer is your mom. God damn it, Chris. Fuck.
John, we are over to you. In which Canadian province does Anne of Green Gables live?
British Columbia?
Not a bad guess. I'm guessing this is another Tim question that he threw in here. That'd be Prince Edward Island.
Oh, so on the complete opposite side.
Adam, which newspaper did Amazon founder Jeff Bezos purchase in 2013?
Wall Street Journal.
Unfortunately, not the Washington Post.
Okay.
John, an avid art collector himself, what actor and comedian penned the novel An Object of Beauty about an ambitious young art dealer?
One more time.
Yep. An avid art collector himself, what actor and comedian penned the novel An Object of Beauty about an ambitious young art dealer?
I don't know, Jim Carrey?
Not a bad guess. He actually lives in a house where a lot of murders happen. That'd be Steve Martin.
Oh.
In fact, there's only murders in that building. Adam, we're heading back over to you. What game studio makes the Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto series of video games?
Rockstar.
Rockstar Games is correct. John, Flick and his fellow ants are bullied by what in the popular Pixar film A Bug's Life?
I take umbrage with the fact that you said popular. That movie sucked.
You sucked.
No. Were they grasshoppers?
Yeah, they were.
Well, you gave him the answer there, but grasshoppers is the correct answer. Adam, we're back to you. Because it lacks a developed sense of smell, the great horned owl is one of the biggest predators of what animal?
The bat?
No, I skunked you on that question. Skunk is what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
All right, heading back over to John with about a minute remaining. Scafell Pike, Scafelle, is the largest mountain in what European country?
Norway?
No, England. Actually, England's what we're looking for. Adam, back over to you. What is the term for the left side of a ship?
Port.
Port is correct. Grab me some wine. Moving back to John. John, someone who is consistently at the gym is known by what unflattering slang name?
Gym rat?
Gym rat is what we're looking for. Adam, back over to you. When President Garfield was shot in 1881, who invented a type of metal detector to try and find the bullet?
Edison?
No, ahoy. That would be Alexander Graham Bell. John, back over to you. Lara Croft is a fictional character in which video game franchise?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is correct. And this is going to be the last question for Adam as time is up. Adam, here is your question. Generally speaking, which U.S. capital city is pronounced with a Z sound by outsiders, but an S sound by locals?
Sacramento?
Unfortunately, Boise or Boise.
Okay.
Boise or Boise.
Okay.
All right. Coming out of hot seat round 2, our scores are Adam, 36 points, John, 41. It is a 5-point lead for John. That 5 points all came from the midpoint. Here's how your wager round is going to go. I'm going to read you your 3 categories. I will tell you the questions are pretty straightforward based on those categories. You're going to lock in your wagers based solely on the category names. If you get the question correct, you will get the points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose the points. but you're going to lock in your wagers on the names alone. So you cannot wager more than what your current point total is. The only other rule is you must wager whole points. Don't make me do more math than I have to.
Are we allowed to wager 0 points on a category?
You're allowed to wager whatever you want, just not negative.
Okay.
Actually, say third rule, you can't wager negative points.
Okay.
But yes, you can wager 0. Gentlemen, are you ready for your categories?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Question number 1 is in the category of sports, ... similar to your halftime question. Category number 2 is television / damn it, Tim. And that would be helpful to know if you check out our Discord server and check out Tim's hit list. Category number 3, we're going to keep it simple. It's music. Once again, category number 1, sports, similar to your halftime question. Number 2, television / damn it, Tim. And number 3 is music. Go ahead and lock in your wagers and let me know when you're ready to proceed.
I'm locked in.
All right. I'm locked in too.
All right. We're going to start with category number 1. Your category is sports, similar to your halftime question. In your halftime question, I asked you about Major League Baseball, but what is the only NFL team not playing in a venue that ends in field or stadium?
Okay. Yep. I am good.
Oh, I'm locked in.
We're going to move on to question number 2. Your category is in television / damn it, Tim. Of the 7 stranded castaways from the hit television series Gilligan's Island, sadly, only one of them is still alive today. What character did they play on the show? Of the 7 stranded castaways on the hit television series Gilligan's Island, sadly, only one of them is alive today. What character did they play on the show?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in as well.
All right. Question number 3, the category is music. Often referred to as the godfather of gangster rap, this American rapper helped propel West Coast and gangster rap to mainstream popularity. Tragically, he'd pass away in 1995 after a short battle with HIV and AIDS. Name this rapper.
Locked in.
I'm locked in as well.
All right. We're going to go question by question through this. We are going to start with question 3 and work our way back to question 1. Question 3 category was music, often referred to as the godfather of gangster rap. This American rapper helped propel West Coast and gangster rap to mainstream popularity. Tragically, he'd pass away in 1995 after a short battle with HIV and AIDS. Adam, you are trailing right now. How much was your wager here?
I wagered 15.
And what was your answer?
I put down Eazy-E.
John, your wager and your answer.
I wagered 30, and I also put Eazy-E.
Eazy-E is a correct answer. All right, this is going to get a little interesting. Your scores right now, 51-71, as we head into question number 2. Question number 2, your category is in television / damn it, Tim. Of the 7 stranded castaways from the hit series Gilligan's Island, only one of them is still alive today. What character did they play on the show? John, let's start with you. Your wager and your answer.
I wagered 11, and I had no idea, so I just guessed Marianne.
All right, Adam, your answer and your wager.
I wagered 11, and I wasn't sure, but I also went with Marianne.
Okay, unfortunately, Marianne is not a correct. Dawn Wells passed a few years ago. This would be Ginger, Tina Louise, who's currently 89 years of age.
Figured it was one of the ladies.
Yeah, yep.
It is. Although Marianne 100% jump-started my puberty when reruns at Nick at Night.
As I say, gotta love Nick at Night.
Oh, wow. As did your mom for me.
Wow. She's been dead like 2 years, so thanks for that. I'll let her know next time I talk to her. All right.
Okay.
We are moving on to question number 1. Category is sports, similar to your halftime question. While your halftime question was about baseball, what is the only NFL team not playing in a venue that ends in field or stadium? It is currently a score of 40-60. Adam, we're going to start with you. What was your answer and your wager?
All right. My wager was 6. And the only thing is, in case they might have changed the name of their of their place where they're playing, but at one time or another, they used to play in the Superdome. I went with the New Orleans Saints.
All right, John, your wager and your answer.
My wager was 0. And because I kind of figured this was going to be this kind of question. And initially I put your mom, but I decided just to throw some props to my hometown and just put Atlanta. I can't even remember. I know they used to play in the Georgia Dome, but I don't even know what the name of the places they play in now. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So Atlanta, for those that don't know, took the name Mercedes-Benz from New Orleans because it used to be the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Now they play a Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The Superdome is a correct answer. So Adam is picking up the points there. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Yep.
Your final score, John picking up the win, 46-60.
Well done.
I knew I had to heavy load one of the categories. If I tried to go even, I was going to lose. So I put all my hopes on music.
And as you can see, all the stuff behind him, the instruments, music is definitely his big category. And
yes, everyone out there in Radioland can definitely see all the instruments.
Yes, that's what matters. Because but I think honestly, John and I have had a very even podcast battle up until now. Right. I think we honestly have been tied, and then this is now puts him in the winning category. He has won more over me than I over him now, and that frustrates me because I am the more competitive of the two.
It won't last.
Well, I can tell our listeners this: you have definitely not heard the end of John and Adam. By the time this episode airs, you'll have already heard John over on our Boozy Bracketology podcast as we are looking at the best 80s movie ever made. John, you are one of the panelists as we recorded the action movie portion of that bracket. We're not going to give spoilers here. Go listen to the show. But did you have fun, and what did you think of it?
I had so much fun that whoever I got to kill to get on to another one, you let me know, and I'll mark them.
I'm going to be really quiet now. Because it's kind of me. Adam, you're joining us for those that don't know, this bracket's huge, and you can't we couldn't keep 80s comedies to one piece of the bracket. There are going to be, I think when all said and done, something like 40 something movies from the comedy section. Adam, you're going to be on one of those, a very specific one of those. We're going to save that for the show, but you've got one particular movie that you are a huge fan of from the 80s.
Yes, sir. But but don't worry, I will be aggressive on every single one of the brackets. There's one that I'm going to push harder, but I am a very opinionated man.
I
love it. We need the opinion. Strong drink, strong opinions is what we're all about. I will say,
whenever you get to it, we'll be on the Michael Jackson one as well.
That will be coming up actually in the middle of the best 80s movie bracket. We're going to be interspersing the other regular brackets throughout the best 80s movie bracket. If we do the best 80s movies bracket, guys, y'all, that's going to take up 8.5 months of content. It is a gigantic 16 mini bracket challenge. So we're interspersing everything else. Michael Jackson, John, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we've got that slated. You and I talked about it. End of summer, early fall. Is that right?
I think you said October.
October. Okay. So I think there's 5 weeks in October. That's going to be a 5-week long bracket. It's huge. You were both beyond that. And I'm looking forward to that because I don't know shit about music. So I'm going to host some drink and listen to y'all bitch and moan. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. If you can't tell, we had a really good time. Yes. Don't forget, check out the Throwback Trivia Takedown and check out the Blast from Our Past podcast. If you like the antics we get up to here on a regular basis, y'all are going to have a good time over there. I promise you. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, you head on over to patreon.com/PTEBB. That's your exclusive home for not just the bonus content, but it's your way of supporting the show financially. This does cost money to run, and we love bringing it to you, but a little bit of the overhead that helps out if you can. If you can't help financially right now, I get it. We've all been there. Do me a favor, 5-star rating, write us a review. That'd be absolutely awesome of you. Come interact with us on our Facebook group or our Discord server. You can find more information about that at ptebb.com. And also, if you haven't done so yet, we launched our third podcast in the PTEBB network of shows. You've probably already heard an episode here because we're going to be doing a launch of it here as well. Frenemy Trivia, hosted by our very own Mr. Tim Dipple. But head on over. They are really good people. It's a really fun show. I think I'm on episode 3 with Zakia Mendoza from the Trivial Warfare podcast. Y'all, it's a hell of a good time. You're going to enjoy it. But you've heard enough from me. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I was John.
And I was Adam.
We'll see you next week. Have a good one.